Hi everyone! So today I thought I would go for a flip cup. I haven't done a regular flip cup in quite a while and I think it could be interesting. And I've picked contrasting colors because I like when they clash together. I'm going to do either double or quadruple flip cup. I don't think it's all going to fit in 2 cups, so I will do 4. And I'll place them, the warm color on one side and the cold color on the other side. And I have mixed some white, but I also mixed titanium white pigments in there. It's not just the pigment, I actually made my paint. I start by putting the pigments in alcohol to wet them and get them in suspension, and then I add acrylic medium. In this case I use pouring medium to get the fluid paint, and then I mix with the spatula and then I get it in my cup, and after that I add zinc white to it for the heaviness. Even though zinc white is not an opaque pigment, it's a very dense pigment. And I'm hoping that way I will get the opacity of the titanium white and the heaviness of the zinc white. And yeah, other than that, I mixed the other paints the regular way, half and half paint and medium, and then I add about 20-25% water. I added a full 25% water to the golden acrylics. Here the fluorescent paint about 20%. Same here. I have cadmium orange hue here, which is in fact a pyrrole orange, and I mixed that same way than the golden, 50-50 with 25% water. 51 part paint to 1 part medium, and then I add 25% water to that mix. I like adding the water after I mix it because that way I know how much binding I have, because the medium is actually an acrylic just without any colors, and it's just binding power. Binding power. And I never go over 30% water because I do not want to underbind the acrylic. Underbinding the acrylic is when you space out the binders too much and they can't adhere properly to the canvas. And so, oh yeah, no water in the white. I want it to stay heavy. The water will lighten the density of the paints, and so I only add water in the colors I want to sell up, and then no water in my white. The white is like 1/3 titanium white, my own mix, and then the rest is over that I did a 50-50 medium paint mix, and that's what my white is. We'll see how it works. Hopefully I can keep some of the opacity of the titanium white. So yeah, I think that's about it for now, and I will put the colors I've used in the description as usual, and I will zoom you in and get started with that. Alright, so I have my white mix here, and I'm going to start with that and pour. I'll try to pour the same quantity of white in each of my cups, but yeah, you know how that goes. That seems about right. And then I have a Hansa yellow light. I'll pour it in 2 cups only. Actually, no. Hansa yellow light is the lightest. I want to put the densest first, because when I flip the cup, the lighter paint will end up on the bottom and will want to float, and that way we get cells. So I will start with the, well, it's cadmium orange hue, but it's a pyrrole orange. And then it's the fluorescent orange. The Hansa yellow is, the light is very, very light in density. I use the side of the cup as usual. That way I can really stack the paintings, the paints, sorry. Alright, warm colors are ready, and here we have ultramarine blue and ultramarine violet. They are both the same density, both are made from the ultramarine stone, and so I just choose to go with the violet first. Go. Then the ultramarine blue. I think that if I put the ultramarine blue just before the fluorescent blue, it's going to look quite nice and hide a bit of the fluorescent blue and surprise us once we put the painting under a black light. It's going to be like a blue gradient. I think it's going to be nice. I'm pretty sure I was right. I don't think that would have fit in only 2 cups. So, I will need another round canvas, please. Just a wrapped one. Thank you. So now what I'll do is just move that for now. Place my paints where I want them. Actually, I'll place them on a canvas. So I can do a canvas sandwich and flip them all at once. And since my canvas is wrapped, then no worries. Alright, so I already have some escaping paint. That's okay. Let's try to lift them all at once. And I forgot to put gloves today. Helper, can I have a paper towel, please? Just one. Thank you. So what that means is I'll cover my sides with the hot knife. And I'll give you a time lapse while I do that. Alright, so very interesting result. I am in love with it. I can't wait for this one to dry. The violet here is going to dry darker, the blue as well, and we have some fluorescent blue popping through just all around the place. Lovely, except in here in the purple, but can still change. We have cells too, lovely cells in the purple. I have a bunch of cells in here, but they kind of disappeared. I guess not enough titanium white. Well, we'll see as it dries. Hopefully it's a bit more opaque than it is now, and the orange dries darker and contrasts more with the white. We'll see. Not sure how that will go. Some fluorescent cells here around the edge. Love how there's just a tiny line of yellow at the border. Love it. It's really nice. I love those cells here with the yellow popping through, the orange on the borders. Lovely, lovely. Here as well, that spot here is cool. Yes, cat. I have some orange popping through the yellow here. Well, orange and yellow popping through the blue. I have some very nice details in the blue part. I love here how smooth it looks. I love the cells in the purple, well, violet. Love here how some of the cells are surrounded by the blue. Love here, we have some fluorescent in there, fluorescent here. Love those lines. They're lovely, lovely, lovely. Really like the details in them. Of course, as usual, I'm not leveled. My table is flimsy, my floor is unleveled, so tried to level as much as I could with the push pins, but yeah, there's so much I can do. So the yellow-orange part is a bit getting overrun by the blue one. And yeah, just lovely details, really. Love the contrast too. Love how the orange is trying to get back here. Like, the blue is taking over, but the orange and yellow is just popping through from under, and I think it's really cool. It's can't wait to see how that dries, really. And once again, those lines here, really nice. Not sure how they formed, but I'd like to know. So yeah, this one was a blast. I am in love with it too. Love when they're super colorful like that. It's one of my reason why I do fluid paintings is because it's just a play on colors, on color contrast, the shapes, and yeah. Like I say often, I like cells, but the colors is the adjustment of colors is the most important. And that's why I often go with color contrast or harmonies, and in this case I went with contrast, yellow to contrast with the violet, orange to contrast with the blue. And it's going to contrast under the black light as well, because I picked fluorescent orange to fluorescent blue. So I think it's going to be a very contrasting painting in daylight and under the black light. And I am super happy with it. I hadn't done flip cup, just a regular flip cup, in quite a while, and I thought that I would make one again, and yep, very happy. And if you like it, please leave a like, it helps me a lot. And yeah, on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!